Hey folks, welcome to another daily lasagna. You may notice if you're watching the video that it's a little bit later than normal when I'm recording this. It's actually 6:55. Um, I did get up at 5 this morning. I just went through my routine and wound up going for my walk and reading scriptures before I did this video instead of after. So it's a little later. You can see I'm still in my workout clothes. Yeah, you can see Utah Valley Marathon on my shirt. Anyway, um, yeah, the way I've been doing this Miracle Morning has been kind of interesting, and I'm still working on some of this stuff. But I've decided that I'm basically going to work it. So the this comes from the book The Miracle Morning. You can go check it out. I think at miraclemorning.com. You can also find it on Amazon, and I'll see if I can get an Amazon link to put into the show or the description in YouTube and show notes if I publish these on an RSS feed. But anyway, so he has you go through several exercises like meditation, affirmations, visualizations, exercise, reading, and journaling. And this is part of the journaling part of things. I thought it would be interesting to do a video journal. I'm also writing in a journal, incidentally. So um, you can see my journal right here. If you're a fan of Game of Thrones, and you'll be happy to see it, I guess. And if you're not, I haven't ever actually watched the show at all, but it's a cool looking journal. So I've been using it to, and I'm just writing a page every day. So it's, just whatever I'm thinking about. I'm grateful for this. I thought about this. I'm working on this. I'm really struggling with this, just to kind of get an idea. But anyway, so yeah, so one of the things that I've really wanted to work on is just doing the miracle morning every day. And so until it's a habit, my penance, so to speak, or at least my way of encouraging myself to get it done is to listen to the Miracle Morning book for at least once a month. So I just finished it today, but I only listened to the last half hour today. I had been listening to it the end of last month. Today's August 1st. So um, yeah. So anyway, so that counts for July's reading. I'll probably pick it up again. Um, and yeah, I'm gonna hit it hard in August. The other book that I'm gonna be reading every month, just to have the concept sink in, is "Secrets of the Millionaire Mind" by T. Harv Eker. Between those two, I feel like there are just some things about the way that I approach money and approach life and approach things that need to change. And so those are kind of the ways that, if I hear it over and over again, then it'll help. And I'm also tempted to pick up I think I have the Miracle Morning on my Kindle, and I'm tempted to pick up Secrets of the Millionaire Mind on the Kindle, and then just read through it and highlight and make notes and things like that, so that I can go back through it periodically. But anyway, I'm just trying to change my mindset, and I've been finding that changing my mindset and just recognizing where I have weaknesses is something that I need to be doing more of. I tend to get defensive when people tell me things I'm doing wrong or that I could do better, and I need to just get over that and take take the feedback. Now, some of the feedback I'm going to get, I'm sure, is going to be, it's going to be stuff that maybe I just need to make sure that people understand where I'm coming from, and that there may be clarifications in the way that I present myself. But I believe that most of the feedback that I'll get are things that I need to work on. And so, anyway, at the end of the Miracle Morning book, they encourage people to, or Hal, the author of the book, he encourages people to actually go and send an email to 5 to 30 people and ask them what their areas of improvement are. And so I'm probably going to send that out to a bunch of people that I know and just get their feedback. I have a number of people that I allow to speak into my life that way. There are some people um, that I would like to get their feedback on. And then I'm kind of tempted to send it to a few people that are probably still angry at me for some things over the last year, and just see if I get any kind of response at all. And anyway, I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see, because some people are not going to want to give me direct constructive criticism or what way they would perceive as negative feedback, and other people will. And I think some of these folks that are really ticked off at me, um, they may give me the most direct feedback, or they may just tell me to buzz off. I don't know. But anyway, it's something that I'm thinking about and really considering, how do I reach out to these folks and just get the feedback from the people that care about me, and then maybe some of the people that are, think that I really need to change or that I'm a terrible person. But anyway, it was just kind of an interesting concept, and I'm interested to see what the feedback is and where I can improve. So, I mean, if you're one of the people that you're like, you know what, I've listened to Chuck for a long time, or maybe we're friends, and you feel like you have that kind of feedback that you could give, I would love to hear what you feel like I could improve on. And I'm just opening myself up to that. I'm not going to get offended. You can say things as honest or as mean as you want, and that's fine. But I really appreciate people um, giving that kind of feedback. And I don't believe that people can really grow and get to the place where they want to be without knowing areas that they need to improve on. So I'm looking for that. And then one other thing that I would really like, and this is something that I'm going to be asking a bunch of people, but if you're one of these people that are interested, then also email me, Chuck at devchat.tv. The thing that I'm doing also with the Miracle Morning is I've started the Miracle Morning a few times and I've not stuck with it. Sometimes it's because I go on a trip, and sometimes it's because I have other things going on. Um, but I would love to have an accountability partner, just somebody who I can just check in with when I get up at 5 a.m. and just send them a text and say, hey, I'm up. Or, hey, this is what I did for my Miracle Morning this morning. And that way, if you don't hear from me by like 5:15, then you send me a text and say, hey, dude, are you out of bed? But I don't want it to just be somebody who's out there, checking in on me because I asked them to. I want somebody who's going to benefit from this as well. So I'm looking for somebody else who is also interested in doing a morning routine or Miracle Morning or something like that, and getting up around the same time I am. So that would probably be somebody in Central Time who wants to get up at 6 a.m., somebody in Eastern Time who wants to get up at 7 a.m., somebody in Mountain Time who wants to get up at 5 a.m., or heaven forbid, somebody Pacific Time who wants to get up at 4, because I'm getting up at 5 a.m. Mountain Time. So anyway, I would definitely appreciate that if you're interested. But yeah, I mean, these are just areas that I feel like, if I take the steps and I do what I know I need to do, and I'm consistently learning the things that are going to improve my life and improve things for my family and for my business, then those are the things that will really help. And finally, one last thing that I just kind of want to talk about for a minute is that yesterday I was in a major fog. It was hard for me to do anything. Um, I had a bunch of calls with potential sponsors for the podcasts. I had my mastermind group call, but man, it was rough. I think part of it is due to switching back over to do the ketogenic diet. And I've been doing that. And anyway, this will be day 2. I did it um, starting around the beginning of June, and I did it for about a month. I lost 12 pounds, and I felt a ton better. My diabetes numbers got a ton better, and so I'm back on that, and I think that was part of it. But I've also just been rather burned out. I've been working long hours a lot, and so last night I just gave myself permission to sit down and watch a TV show. Um, if you're curious, it was Travelers, which is a Netflix original show. Kind of an interesting concept, but anyway, um, yeah. So I just jumped in and kind of did that, and then went to bed. So just allowing myself to relax and things like that. And then the other thing that I'm doing to be more productive and get the things done that I need is that um, I tend to, you know, I tend to waste time. I don't want to talk about it because I'm embarrassed. But I tend to waste time playing games on my iPad or my iPhone. And one of my friends actually said, well, why don't you just delete them? Well, sometimes I just need to unwind. Sometimes I need a break, and it's a good break. So what I've decided to do is Instead, I'm going to set a timer for 2 hours. And so I can't pick up my iPad and play my games for 2 hours. Um, None of these games are such that I'm going to miss out on anything in 2 hours. They're all kind of, uh, you know, countdown timer based games. So it's Clash of Clans and Boom Beach. And I've also been playing a bunch of Mobile Strike. And then the one that also sucks a bunch of time is Word Trek. So anyway, but Word Trek is a word game. It doesn't have a countdown timer on it. But anyway, so I don't get to waste time on those games until 2 hours is up. So I kind of checked in on those games a little bit earlier today, so I can't check in on them again for another hour or so. And then I have Ruby Rogues at 10, so I probably won't check in till after that. And then, again, after another 2 hours. But what that does is it forces me to concentrate. I've also stopped listening to podcasts while I work, and I've been finding playlists on the Amazon Echo that I can play. And so hopefully I can get a little bit more focus out of my day and things like that. The Miracle Morning has also really helped, just because I feel like, you know what, I got up, I did what I needed to do, I feel good. I'm going to go have a shower in a minute. And, anyway, we can just get things rolling that way as well. So anyway, it's just, getting things into a routine so that I'm doing the things that I need to do, and then eliminating all the distractions and things that get in the way of getting stuff done. I'm hoping to reach out to a whole bunch more potential sponsors today. I'm also trying to find people who are going to be at VMworld and possibly Podcast Movement later this month. So if you're going to be at either one of those events, I would also be happy to have you reach out to me. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I've rambled on for plenty of time. Mostly, I'm just looking for those accountability partners. So if you want to do accountability on getting up and getting going in the morning, let me know. And have a great day. And I will be back on tomorrow.